Ladies and gentlemen, Publicly Buzzed Live is about to come at you with a couple of stories. Thank you for being here on a Thursday night. Almost got through this week. We about to come at you.
Let's rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in here. Publicly Buzzed Live is on the air on a Thursday. I'm joined by none other than my brother, Dan. What's up, dude?
Hey everybody.
What you doing, man?
Chilling, hanging out. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hopefully good. I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Especially now that I know that my leg is not weirdly hurt, like an ACL
or anything crazy.
Yeah. Like I was freaked out that something deep inside was fucked up, just how wobbly it felt.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. It's just a sprained ligament. So
yeah.
Hopefully it'll
take it easy for a while.
Yeah, just chilling out. We'll mend it. Miss Dina, 199. Happy New Year. Oh, hold on. Oh, I got to get her in here. Let me fix that. Hopefully that works. There she. Oh yeah, Miss Dina with the 199. Also, let me make sure these are working. Hope so. Hold on. Oh yeah, Miss Dina coming through. Happy New Year to you, Miss Dina. Thank you for being here. Everybody in the chat right now, love it. Thank you so much. I'm not T-Pain coming through here also. And a new member as well. Hope I'm saying this name right. Gambies, who was working in the ER tonight. And I was telling her, hopefully it's an uneventful night. And thank you for being here. Carrie28 coming through here. Melissa coming through here. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. I know we missed Tuesday, or I missed Tuesday this week. But yeah, coming through for the Thursday show. Donnie coming through here as well. What is it? Canute? Am I saying that right? Canooch? I think I'm saying that correctly. I don't even
see his name. Kuntz?
Kuntz. Donnie Kuntz. Trying to add extra syllables to it. Donnie Kuntz is in here also. Sarah, Aspiring Court Reporters hanging out. Hello Spring 2016. Dizzy. Getting down here to some more names now, baby. Let's go. Yes, Missy Mayhem coming through here. Julie Martin coming through here. Welcome, folks. Welcome, Poke Mom coming through here. Poke Mom, who won that fucking murder church van. Holy shit, dude. Your name was in there too, Dan. You could have won that.
I know, yeah.
Yeah,
I was actually debating, like, if I did win, maybe I could give it back. But
dude, that's the Poke Bomb is got the most sought after item probably that we've had around these parts.
Yeah, it was dope.
Again, thanks to Tayo Toys, Phil. That was dope. That was super cool. And also, Holly Berry got a Murder Church beanie as well that night.
Awesome.
The Twilight Zone Marathon was absolutely a success on Kick. Thank you all so much. Appreciate that. That will not be the last time I'll do marathons. That's the second one I've done since Halloween. And tomorrow night, we're going to be on Kick again. Not initially. So the beginning of Fail Friday will start here tomorrow night, 9:30. Or not. Let's start at 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night on YouTube. And then at 9:30, we're going to move over to Kick exclusively to watch Twin Peaks Episode 3. So, yeah. I love some Kick, man. Kick's been fun as hell.
It has been. I love that like pretty much everybody came over. So
Dude, I know. Like anybody, like
we're like leaving anybody out by going to the show there.
I love it, dude. I love it. Holly Berry coming through here also. Shelly coming through here. Catgrow coming through here. Welcome in, guys. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Yes, probably while you guys are seeing initially out the gate here, the thumbnail tonight, the lady that had one of the most unfortunate demises that I've ever read about. Holy shit, Dan.
It caught my attention.
Dude, what the fuck? Some poor lady, this is a story from Russia. Oh, dude, I nailed it. Nice. It's very rare, Gambies. That's very rare that I nail that, so hell yeah. I'm really happy to see that. And also, yeah, up top here, I didn't give her the initial welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, pal. Love it. Thank you so much. And also, I'll go ahead and give you some more beers in chat as well. Becoming a member. That is much appreciated. Love that. But this lady in Russia, holy shit, dude. I'm about to pull it up over here. I'm going to go over that. I'm going to start off tonight. I actually want to start off, and Dan's already seen it, and it's the most viral thing happening right now in the true crime community. This dude in Vegas that has incredible jumps. Incredible hops.
The athleticism was impressive. I'll say that.
No one ever actually gets to the judge.
Yeah.
This dude got to the judge.
Dude, apparently he did some fucking work too. I mean,
dude.
My goodness.
Did you see the injury to the sergeant? I believe it was.
Good Lord, like I don't even like where and how did that happen,
dude?
It looked like they kind of got decent control of him, pretty quick. So what in the world did he like?
I was asking the same question, and somebody on Twitter answered with some logic. They're like, probably in the scuffle, tripped, because you saw the injury to the head, tripped and hit their head on a corner of a desk, maybe?
Yeah,
that would make sense.
Yeah, something sharp for sure.
Dude.
It just,
it's
nasty.
Gross. Gross as hell. Yeah, Superfly. It was wild as hell. Yeah, Laura coming through. I still see some new names coming through here. Cammy, love you guys. Thank you all so much. But yeah, I'm going to show, Dan's already seen it, but we're going to watch it again. This is my version, actually. This is the one that I edited. But what the fuck? But this is nuts. So, yeah, initially, what's even crazier is the defense attorney, just off screen here, is arguing to let this guy out. Like, no, this guy shouldn't be in here. Come on, he's not a danger. Yeah. And the judge is like, she I guess she's reading his rap sheet, right? Yeah. She's like, nah, this guy. And what does she say? She's like, I think he needs a taste of something else.
Yeah, and apparently he had completed like a mental health facility type deal, I guess, before this. Like he got released on some sort of like from some program like to help someone's mental health, something like that.
He had passed it?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. He had tricked some people is what he had done.
I wonder if I can find that tweet so I can say it with more correct information.
And right here, it just passed. I do want to show this. Look at this. This is the very beginning, but watch him. So look at everyone in that room. He looks around right here. This is right before.
Everybody's on their phone.
Ain't no motherfucker paying attention in this room. And he knows it. Now watch this. Look at this next camera shot right here. This guy, the bailiff, I'm guessing, also not really paying attention. All right, this is when it happens. Oh, the end sound is super ear piercing. I don't want that to come through there. That guy was going in too, bro.
Crazy, man.
Bro, it's absolute chaos.
Hey, get off her. Get off her. Oh, man, you're good. Stop. Don't do this. Please. Hey, where's Mary Kate?
Yeah, the poor judge.
Yeah, so he was found not competent to stand trial back in May.
Oh, and, wow.
He was, quote unquote, restored in a hospital.
Restored? That's how they said it?
That's what. So this is a tweet from Andrea Burkhart.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's her tweet. I don't know. She has that in quotes.
That probably is the language they use. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
They restored him, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like it sounds like a movie. It's a wild one. This is wild as hell, though. Yeah, but honestly, the fucking judge, didn't deserve what happened there. But this sergeant dude that got his head absolutely destroyed. The only time I've ever seen an injury like that, honestly, on someone's head was in professional wrestling when a chair shot went completely wrong, and it peeled back dude's scalp. It was gross.
It's just I was just from racking my brain trying to think of like how that could have happened. But I mean, I guess like a sharp corner of a desk or something could have done it.
Same, and that made sense to me and I don't remember it. Actually, it's probably in my recent.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, right here.
You had
Tweet Peep said this. I picture he got shoved into a sharp corner of a desk or the barrier between the courtroom and the judge. His shoulder was also dislocated.
Wow.
So, and then you can see that guy's still just going. What's crazy is his defense attorney. I mean, I don't guess. What are you going to do? I guess, but I mean, they weren't doing anything. Like, I feel like I would have still done something. You know what I mean?
It was the whoever was sitting to her left. He did like most of like saving her.
Yeah. He was like actually, aware and kind of alert. Yeah, he was, man, going in there when he noticed that, he stopped eventually when it kind of started spewing over to the side. But when he noticed that they didn't just have control over him, he's like, well, shit. He started getting some kidney shots in there.
And I mean, no offense to that guy, but like those were some pretty weak. Like at
one point he was hitting him like
how to really throw a punch. Yeah,
like he was hitting him mostly with his forearm, right?
They were some pretty weak looking shots. I mean, no offense to him, he did a lot of work though. I'm proud of him.
CH, yes, he was pretty ineffective. He tried his damnedest though. He tried his damnedest though. Come on now, it was the clerk.
Yeah, the other guy was throwing bombs. The guy that was in the the cop outfit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Let me read here just for a second. A Nevada judge was assaulted in court immediately after she denied a defendant's request for probation. Rightly so. Defendant, how do you say this guy's name? Deobra Redden? I hope I'm saying that right. Was in the Las Vegas courtroom Wednesday to be sentenced on a charge of attempted battery with substantial bodily harm. You don't say. During the hearing, Redding and his attorney asked Judge Mary K. Holthus for probation rather than time behind bars, saying the 30-year-old is getting his life back on track with a new job and plans to... Everything right at that moment was going to be like, what if it really was? He was like, this is my moment. I got my shit together. I can't go back in there, though. I'm not going back in there. I don't care what happens. And then it's over. Like he snapped, fuck that bitch. And this is just where I'm at now in my life. I'm now fighting multiple men in a courtroom.
Well, here's the thing. He wasn't actually turning his life around. I can guarantee.
You're right. Actually, it's probably. I was giving him too much credit there.
No chance.
I was in a fictional environment there completely. Let's see. Yeah, Redding said he is addressing his mental health issues and trying to learn from his mistakes. Holthus then read the defendant's criminal history out loud in court, which I'd like to have heard, which included 3 felonies, misdemeanors, multiple domestic violence episodes, robberies, attempted home invasion. That is a lot. And even she says, you've got a lot going on, sir. Redding's attorney told the judge he believes his client could successfully complete probation. And then, of course, she says, I appreciate that, but I think he needs a taste of something else when he then shouted, fuck that bitch, and did the wildest leap I've seen.
Yeah.
Points for that. I'm about to say props for that. Points for that. Points for the leap. Honestly, sir, you should have maybe, done something else with your life with that ability. You fucked up. Now here you are, going viral because you can jump so high in a terrible situation. It sucks. That was wild, though.
It's crazy.
I feel bad for that dude, though, for sure.
How often does something like that happen? Oh my goodness!
It can't be that often. Like every once in a while, we see these wild things because we're all over it, And you see some of the past. One of the wildest ones is the guy that I think was a serial killer who, and I posted a video about it not long ago. But it was a serial killer that had killed one of the women that he had killed. The son was in the room, and he snapped and threw the chair.
No, I don't remember
the guy's name.
I've seen people in like the the outside, in front of the judge get into stuff.
Right.
I've never seen anybody get to the
right.
judge. That's insane.
For reference, for anybody that watches Jay a lot, especially Judge Boyd. Could you imagine that happening to Judge Boyd?
God,
bro,
dude.
That'd be insanity. Like that, I couldn't even imagine that. And honestly, this lady, again, she, you know what I mean? She's just a woman in a gown behind a desk. Like she has no ability to do anything.
Like
physically.
Just imagine if that was like something like that happened on where he's, court hopping. Like that would be the craziest thing to see live.
That'd be insane.
That would be crazy.
That would be insane. Yeah. Yeah, it's a wild. I'm looking through the chat here just for a second. Yeah, it's a fucking nutty one, dude. Yeah, I was freaked out though. I was like, holy shit. And it just started popping up. Everybody's done a story on it now. But yeah, this guy, I'm interested now to see what happens to him. What will be the next round of charges that comes down the pike for him? Because he ain't going nowhere for a long time now. Attacking a judge? I can't even imagine what that would hold, actually.
Yeah.
What's this other one? Okay, yeah, let me get this. This one's fucked up. I mean, it's crazy even just to hear or read the words. But yeah, a lady drowning, melting, boiling alive in caramel.
I just say caramel.
Caramel. How do you say
spelled caramel? I just say caramel. I've always said caramel.
Now, first of all, the first person that I saw post this, and I went and found something else also, Morbid Knowledge. I've used this person often on the show, the great Twitter account, first of all, but they posted this. But then I went and did find something else as well. In 2017, Natalie Nemitz was cleaning a caramel tank at a confectionery factory in Russia. As she was cleaning the tank, molten caramel came gushing down, drowning her and boiling her alive. Shocked workers saw only her legs poking out of the caramel in the tank, but could do nothing to save her. Holy shit. Could you imagine?
That's disgusting.
And then the story I'm about to pull up here is, this is not it. I'm just kind of looking through here for a second, but she didn't return to her station. And then they started wondering where she's at, and they start looking for her, and then they see her legs sticking up out of this vat of caramel, and they can't do anything.
I don't really like caramel either.
That's my favorite. You the fuck.
Like I can take it like in little bits if it's like there's a little bit of it in a candy, like a Twix.
Cassie hates it.
Well, but if it's like a field, like a bite-sized chocolate that's filled with caramel.
Oh man, I love that. I love that gush of caramel.
Like I love Twix. Like Twix is delicious
yeah.
and it has caramel in it.
It's it's super thin line.
Or like straight caramel pieces.
Right.
Like candies.
I love those. No. Yeah. Oh man, I'm a big caramel guy. Okay, so I'm gonna read here. Visionary Void. They're always posting loads of interesting things as well. 36-year-old mother was a native of, I'm going to butcher all this. She's from Russia. She was working at the confectionery factory, a place that would unfortunately become the site of her tragic demise. The factory had a history of fatal accidents, with Natalie being the third worker to lose their life there that year. The incident led to an investigation by a labor commission. I also read that they tried to cover this up, which did not work. Initial reports suggested that the factory management attempted to cover up the incident and allegedly threatened to fire workers if they revealed anything about Natalie's death to the press. Two potential explanations for Natalie's fall into the caramel tank were considered. One theory suggested that the high temperature in the room caused her to faint, while the other proposed that she might have stumbled. Natalie's tragic would that have been stumbled and passed out? Could have got out before? Is this thing on a timer? Or is no one checking? Like, I wish I could see the vat, because she's cleaning this vat. Her whole body has to be in there, right? I mean, and I'd imagine in an industrial factory like this, it is massive. I'd imagine it's large as fuck.
Yeah.
Natalie's tragic death left behind 10-year-old son Ivan, who is now staying with her sister. Horrible, dude.
Yeah, I honestly can't imagine.
I couldn't imagine that. Hopefully it was quick. Because I imagine if it was not, she'd have been screaming that I heard that.
It's probably loud in there, though.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, it's an industrial fucking factory, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I wonder, like, did it fill up? How does it fill up? Does it dump in? Does it fill up from the
That's
bottom?
what I want to know. I want to know,
What are
like,
the-
all of it. Like, is
Yeah,
there a
the
time
details.
period that you clean it, that you turn it off? Do you
Yeah.
turn it off manually? Is it on a timer? You know what I mean? Like, if she stumbled and fell and knocked herself out, she's fucked up
can't-
if it's on a timer.
I can't really imagine that it would have been quick though, just because if it's filling up the vat and she's in the vat, I mean, her
It's not
feet
gonna
are getting
fill
hit
up
first. That's terrible.
Yeah. And,
She's
I mean,
gonna, if it's coming in like from the top, she's gonna avoid hitting her in the face or somewhere where it might kill her
Yeah.
quick. So I bet it was very slow and painful. Like,
dude, and I mean, here's the question. How fast would it have risen to completely engulf her body with only her legs sticking out? Now, would she have died from the lava seeping into her literal brain, or would she have drowned and it would have been
Probably
molten
suffocated.
lava in her lungs?
Yeah, she probably would have passed out from pain at some point. I
Right.
would imagine.
Right. Yeah, they do. I've heard that, right? Like,
And then
you're
probably suffocated or drown in it.
it's almost like the brain has like, there's like a mechanism for like, especially moments of like extreme trauma that actually turns the lights out on you.
Yep.
That's pretty interesting.
It's yeah.
That's why torture is so evil, because you're not hitting that threshold of like this extreme max punishment, right?
Yeah, they actually will back off just to make sure you don't. Yeah, it's
Fuck,
crazy.
dude. Getting dark here.
Yeah, this one called, like, you made the thumbnail, and that's what I saw when I was scrolling through YouTube earlier, and I was like, what? Like, this one caught my eye.
Yeah, I didn't even really. I don't think I even sent you any of this.
No, you didn't see me any.
Yeah, I didn't send him anything
Yeah.
because I had a lot planned here tonight, folks. I had multiple stories, and of course clips. I don't have any clips. I didn't send what I normally would send my notes to Dan, and I didn't do that.
Oh, I
today.
see why you're upset about it now. It's because you used that to.
Yeah,
As your link.
that's
I
my whole
see.
guide. So like, I
Gotcha.
just went back and got a few of these stories that I remembered.
I was like, oh, it's okay. I usually just watch them live with you anyway.
Yeah, that's kind of
you
what you
actually-
said.
you
And I was
actually used
working
that
when you
though.
said that. I was like doing other stuff too, so I just kind of left it. But
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it sucks though. But that's all good. I'll have plenty of that shit for next week's what we'll have. But yeah, this story's fucking crazy. Bonnie, what's up? Welcome in here, Gail. My dad never liked cleaning cement mixers. God, I would imagine not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura, this is making my skin crawl. This is a good one. We could go from Publicly Buzzed. We could go from your favorite candy with the same thing that would have killed this lady inside of it. Both of them ended up with the same middle. Caramel. How do you say it? Caramel?
I say caramel.
I say caramel.
I don't know if that's
I say
just, like,
caramel.
the hick way of saying it, or
I actually don't know how to say it now. I
it's
feel
because
like I
when
have
you
to
read it, it reads caramel.
It
but,
does read caramel.
Yeah.
Caramel.
I've always said caramel.
Caramel. I'm going to fuck it up to where it's not even a word anymore. Oh, yes. Miss Dina likes some caramel. Let's go. Death by candy. God, yeah, that is what's happening here, essentially, right? And Megan, welcome in here also. And I mean, this is not the first time I've heard of like deaths in factories like this also. And what's crazy, it's in Russia. And of course, in Russia, they're going to initially try to cover that up. They don't want this to get out there. Russia's got to be perfect, right?
And they said it was the third fatal incident that year.
Yeah, it's not even the first one. What happened in the other ones? We need to look deeper into this specific factory,
Yeah.
confectionery factory in Russia. Putin, what's going on, bud? Craziness, dude. Well, today the entire true crime world has been blowing up. Well, not just today, this entire week, because of what I've talked to you a little bit about this before, but Gypsy Rose.
Yep. She got released a couple weeks ago, right?
Last week,
Or
I think.
Was it just 1 week ago?
I think last week.
28th or something like that, I believe.
Maybe 2 weeks. It hasn't been that long.
I want to say it was the 28th.
And I need to probably even maybe be something cool to do on Kick is to watch some of that. I know there's documentaries or shows. It's for me to personally get a little bit more information on that. I do know the overall story of basically what happened, and that's before we went on the air here. I know that I asked Dan rather, if he kind of knew something else. He had watched more on it, and I asked him what his opinion was, basically, because all I see, and tell me in the chat right now, what is your opinion on this? Because I'm kind of on the ropes here. I don't think that Gypsy Rose is a good person, like out here living on the streets, like.
Yeah. So I think I watched a doc on it, and then I also watched that Hulu. There's like a series, like a TV series on Hulu that's like, actors. It's pretty good. And I think it tells the story pretty accurately. So that would be good to watch.
That'd be good. And I get it. Like, she had a horrible mother that had her literally entrapped in this enslaved state. That's essentially it's never going to end until that lady dies. But she manipulated a mentally deficient guy who she was also having sex with to kill the mother, who is forever in prison.
Yeah, and they met online, and she was even like kind of manipulating him from the beginning because she was misrepresenting herself. She was wearing wigs and stuff, but that's not really that big of a deal anyway. Yeah, I mean he's got some mental handicaps, and which I mean I don't necessarily know that she doesn't, because she never really got any kind of real schooling. I bet
you made that point earlier. Now that does make sense.
Like if she doesn't have any like from birth handicaps, then she definitely is like super uneducated, I would bet,
because she was never truly going through the school system, and her mother, I'm sure, wasn't teaching her math, right? Like, hell, she might have gotten some of that in prison.
Yeah,
a little bit. Well, wasn't she met that guy online?
Mm-hmm.
So she knew about the internet. She knew about the outside world.
She used the internet, and she had to sneak. According to now this part, I don't know like how true it is, because this was in the act, the Hulu show.
Mm-hmm.
But she was sneaking out at night because she would actually sleep with her mom, according to that show as well. So her mom was like keeping tabs on her, basically
fully controlling this girl. And again, it was for donations and manipulating everyone to believe that
they got a house. They got a house, a free house.
Wow. See, I'm going to have to actually get the whole details of the story. Like, I know it basically because it's just such a viral, popular thing.
Yeah.
But I've been kind of blown away by like the positivity behind her. Like, I feel like she's going to get a TV show deal. I feel like she's going to have a reality show soon, and I feel like she's got millions of followers on all these social platforms and like advertising deals and what?
Yeah, like I don't.
What world are we living in?
Like what we were talking about. Excuse me, before the show, like I don't necessarily blame her for wanting her mother dead, because that's 100% what she went through. But yeah, she manipulated someone else to do it, and that person is now suffering, and that's pretty messed up.
That person's gone forever, and she also ditched that person. She's got a new guy. I was telling Dan, I'd be freaked out to be the new fella.
Yeah.
She, again, because that's almost like what won't she do? But I get the part of wanting to get away from the mother. That part's horrible. That's terrible. But I mean, is it? Yeah. The question is it okay to manipulate? It isn't. But that's kind of like what we're questioning, because the public is so okay, it seems, with her manipulating a mentally deficient person to commit the ultimate murder.
Yep.
Looks like the chat's in there too. I see them. Yeah, it's great. And I'm sure she probably did. Oh, wait, she definitely declined therapy. Wow. Well, that's even more alarming.
Interesting.
I'm not T-Pain. Let's get some opinions here from the chat. I don't think she was mentally in the mind space to understand that she had other ways out other than murdering her mom. That's that's kind of what Dan was saying. Maybe she didn't even, in the moment, she's thinking, I have to get out of this, right?
Yep.
I mean, that is kind of that's a fight or flight. That's not the right terminology. But you know what I'm saying? Like, fight or flight, because that's not at all what I'm trying to say. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's right now or not. You know what I mean? Like, am I going to live this for the rest of my days, or do I get this person? But maybe she couldn't physically actually do it.
Yeah.
How did that? Now, here's my question: how did he kill her? I don't know that.
Knife.
Just stabbed her to death.
She bought the knife as well. She bought the knife. He came to her town. I think he got like a taxi to her house or something, and she met him at the door, let him in, and he killed her with a knife.
Wow.
Yeah.
She
And I
has
mean,
a
like,
slow coming out on Lifetown all weekend. Is that a channel?
maybe she meant
Lifetime.
maybe, yeah.
So on
maybe
Lifetime, they're going to be doing a whole weekend. Yeah, a whole
And, like,
weekend.
and she and him both knew like they did something wrong. It's not like they didn't know they did something wrong either, because they tried to ditch the knife. I think they lied in their interrogations. Like, actually, she tried to hide it way more than he did. Like, he eventually just came out and said, "Yeah, I did it." But she was lying about it.
See, that part makes me think that she maybe be a little bit.
She knew what she was doing.
Right. That's what I was getting at. Right. She's smarter than she's letting on. Right. And this kid, this guy is actually slow. You know what I mean? Like, he's actually has mental issues, sadly.
Yeah.
And she definitely manipulated that situation. Man, that's crazy. Some of the stuff that I have seen, though, that's like, since she's gotten out, that's went viral, because of course she's going to have the haters that are coming after her online and all the stuff that she's posting. But, she actually was talking about how, like, I guess they're coming after the guy as well. Did you see that? Where she was like, this guy's rock, like his dick is fire. The D is.
No, wait, whoa, no.
She said this about the new guy, like, because I guess all these people are coming after, like, whatever. And she's like, don't you worry about it, honey. The D is fire and he's rocking my world every night.
Holy shit.
So it's pretty, I don't know what's happening, bro.
The reason I was laughing is I saw a comment that I had forgotten. Yeah, they mailed the knife back to his house. Like,
Wow.
they sent it in the mail to his house. That's how they were trying to, like, hide it, I guess. Or they didn't want to travel with it. I don't know, but it was so stupid.
Like, we got this. Mail it back to my house. How are we going to trace that? How can they possibly trace that? They can't.
Dude, I think they found them so easy, because they went back to his house. And he lived with his parents, so they went back to his house to stay. And I mean, it was probably a day. They found them so fast.
Of course. Wow, dude. All right, so yeah, here's Gypsy, I guess, on Instagram. Ryan, don't, and this is his Instagram. Ryan, I'm guessing, I guess he has haters. Ryan, don't listen to the haters. I love you, and you love me. We do not owe anyone anything. Our family is who matters. If you get likes and good comments, great. If you get hate, then whatever. Because they don't matter. I love you. Besides they jealous because you are rocking my world every night. Yeah, I said it. The D is fire. Happy wife, happy life. So I have to admit, that's actually what has made me. That I woke up and that shit was all over Twitter, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on with this bitch?" And I'd already kind of knew a little bit more about the story. I granted, but it makes me want to dig deeper. And it's like, it's wild. What's wild is the Lifetime show that's happening. She's being treated like she's like just won the lottery or something. Like,
Dude,
it's weird.
So she's got how many followers does she have?
That's a good question. Let me see. I'm sure I can find it.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard Anderson. God, she's got 4 names now.
Gypsy
6.5 million
on Instagram. Dude, that's she's gonna be making tons of ad money off that.
Yeah, she could just
she's good
do
forever.
some product stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe she already has. What is this? Available for pre-order. What is this? A book? Yeah, she's already got a book.
Oh my God! Wow. Yo, what's up, Austin? Welcome in here. Let's go.
Oh, good Lord.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn
Let's try and get the chilling one.
She has an affiliate link. It looks like, I bet.
Do what?
She has an Amazon affiliate link on her.
Oh my God, bro! She's about to be just like.
Oh,
she's
no,
gonna have a YouTube channel soon.
It's for the books, the book. And then there's a Lifetime trailer. You want to watch that?
Yeah, give me that trailer. We should be able to do that. Send me that.
So yeah, she's involved in that as well. So they probably paid her for that.
Oh, dude, yeah, she is killing the game right now. I really kind of can't. I guess I can because the world's so crazy now, but it's hard for me to wrap my head around all of this. Okay, so yeah, let's watch the preview here. this in here so we can see it good.
And now, a sneak peek of the prison confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Everything that I have done within this facility was to get paroled.
A Lifetime 3-night documentary event.
You're calling my name. Gypsy, help me.
As far as we know, Gypsy Blanchard is the only documented case of a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy who has killed their perpetrator to get out.
I will mention the abuse that I suffered at the
But she didn't kill them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's
But
kind of
she
like,
did.
It's kind of like the hiring a hitman thing.
It's still her hand, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's using him as her hand, right?
hands of my mother.
What Dee Dee
God dang, dude. The mother looked evil as
By
fuck.
proxy who has killed their perpetrator to
I mean,
get
you can
out.
just see it.
I will mention the abuse that I suffered at the hands
Fuck.
She looks like
Sucks,
a mean,
bro.
stern bitch, that's for sure.
Jesus.
of my mother.
What Dee Dee did to Gypsy was one of the most egregious forms of parental abuse you can imagine.
There was a lot of emotional and physical abuse, hospitals, surgeries. I started to feel like it was either
So do they explain in these documentaries how they got the doctors on board with these surgeries, or like
Yeah, like I don't. That part's kind of crazy. Like I guess.
how's everyone so?
She was like feeding her medicines that she didn't need, which was actually making her sick. So
Whoa.
but she got those medicines somehow, right? Those were prescriptions that she was taking, but she didn't need them, so they were actually making her sick.
Whoa, that
I mean,
makes
eventually a doctor like got, figured out like there's something's wrong here, and
right. That does make sense.
but yeah, I think she just somebody said Missy Mayhem said she doctor shopped, so she probably just went to until she found somebody who would listen to her and get the prescription she wanted.
Hold on. Leonard Amber, can we also talk about how much her husband looks like her mom?
Does he?
Thanks, Nick the Hat on Twitter for putting. What the fuck? I've not actually. I feel like I need to go back now and find out the dude, but hold on, wrong screen.
her or me. I will share my story the way that it should be shared.
The Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard premieres Friday, January 5th at 8, only on Lifetime.
Only on Lifetime. Come to Lifetime. Lifetime has your Gypsy
Yeah.
all weekend. Let's go.
It's a crazy story.
That's crazy. I'm gonna have to watch a little. I don't know if I'll watch that, but I'll watch something. What gets me with those documentaries is they're all so long, like the multiple episode ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like a good succinct movie style doc.
I think the act on Hulu is like it's not that many, maybe 8 episodes.
See, that's what I hate. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Like I want just like a 1 hour and a half. Let's get it in here. I can't lie. Those get me. And honestly, I'm saying that, and I would probably get got, but I feel like I take, that's so much time.
Yeah.
Ember.
Now there is just like a doc I'm pretty sure you can watch. It's just like a one go.
I'm gonna have to find that. I think
Yeah.
just to get
Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours or something.
the succinct. And I know there was like a drama, right? There was like a real popular movie or show. Is that what the act is?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Everybody hanging out in here right now. Appreciate the hell out of it. Thank y'all so much. If you're just hanging and you just showed up, welcome in. If you're new here, thank you so much. Welcome in. Hopefully you're digging the show. Hit that like, share this out, let people know that you're hanging with Publicly Buzzed here tonight. If anyone did not hear me earlier, tomorrow night, Feral Friday is going to be another good one. 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to start here on YouTube. We're going to do 30 minutes of just hanging out, chilling, shooting the shit. And then 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, only on Kick. We're going to move right over to Kick for the rest of Feral Friday. Episode 3, thrice, of Twin Peaks is going to be coming at you. If you haven't watched the first 2 episodes, I'm going to link those right now. You can go back on Kick and still check those out. If you're new to Twin Peaks, which you're probably not.
Yeah, there's one on HBO Max called Mommy, Dead, and Dearest.
Kick. Oh, okay, here we go. Dude, I think I had something in wrong. Like for a second, I was like, did Kick go down? I got something wrong. It is moving slow for me, though. But, yeah, tomorrow night we're going to be doing that, which is going to be cool. Let me also post the this in here for everybody. It's right here. Again, for all new people, that has every single thing that you could want. All links for Publicly Buzzed. And I'm still waiting for this to pop up. That kick is moving slow for me for some reason tonight. But you know where it's at. But either way, we're on episode 3 of Twin Peaks. I'm excited about that. I don't know how... maybe we'll get through all of it. That's going to take a long time if we do, though. But so far, everybody's still been on board with it, which I'm super... I can't wait to see if we get into season 2, and then if people start to drop off and they start to say, you know what, maybe we don't need to finish Twin Peaks, and we have to talk them into finishing Twin Peaks. Yeah. Listen, you need to get to season 3, and then you'll be back in.
Dude, if we get to season 2, yeah, I think people will start dropping like flies.
It could happen.
I might drop, for God's sakes. Season 2.
Season 2 is rough. I might have to go back and figure out exactly what episodes we need, and then just to get rid of some of it.
I think it's like the first 2 and the last 2 or something like that.
And then get into season 3, which will just flow. And we'll throw the movie in there too. But
there might be a couple of episodes in the middle that drive the story a little bit. I don't think there's many. There's some super weird little side stories in the season 2 that are not good.
Yeah, they're fucking trash. Like, there's like literally the entire thing of old motorcycle dude when he goes to fix old chick's car.
Dude, that is like
it's the worst.
Shit.
It feels like you're dying. Every episode's just like, not every episode, but some of it. I like some of the stuff in there still. Like, I don't hate all of it, but it's just almost, once you get to that, it really drains you mentally. Because I'm like, fuck, I'm done.
It was bad. I got sick of the chick with the super strength too.
Yeah, that storyline gets wears on you also. That's true. Then let me do this right here, folks. Anybody also new here, you can go, you probably do. Every single person freaking does. Shops on Amazon. Use this link. If you do, save this to your toolbar, whatever you need to do. Use that to portal into Amazon. And if you do that, folks, that helps us out slightly with when you purchase just your normal everyday things through Amazon. A little bit of a kickback comes to Publicly Buzzed through that affiliate link. Get a little bit of that Gypsy Rose money, baby. Gypsy Rose, man. She's going to be on YouTube soon. It's happening. She's going to have a full-on YouTube channel. I'm sure she has a TikTok. Her TikTok's probably crazy.
Yeah, I wonder.
Let's look.
I tried to see if she had a Twitter account. She doesn't, as far as I can tell.
Then again, there's lots of fake stuff on TikTok. Let's see.
Yeah.
Here's one with 6. I bet this is her because there's like, I bet this is fucking her.
I see an official
6.5 million followers.
So she's got the same number.
Okay.
As Instagram.
Hey everyone, this is Gypsy. I'm finally free. I just want to send a quick video to thank everyone for the massive amount of support that I've been getting on social media. Everyone has been really, really nice and supportive, and I really appreciate that. It's nice to be home. I'm back home in Louisiana, enjoying a beautiful day outside, and I've got a lot of great things happening really soon. I've got my documentary series coming out, The Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. I just put out an ebook that I'm super proud of. It's not a rehashing of everything that happened. It's more of my reflection of everything that I've learned and experienced in the last 8.5 years. So my ebook is called Release: Conversations on the Eve of Freedom, which you can pre-order now. And again, just thank you guys for all the support, and keep watching. Okay, bye. Hey everyone.
She's just out here, baby. 71 million views on this.
Happy New Year's Eve. I'm about to celebrate with my family. I have my dad and my stepmom Christy here, and of course my husband. So we're looking to bring in the new year together. It's going to be really awesome to have some family.
149,000 comments.
So to everyone watching, happy
12
New Year's
million
Eve.
hearts.
Bye.
Wow, this one had 71 million. That might be the biggest I've ever even seen.
That's insane, yeah.
Where does the site go? PenguinRandomHouse.com. Oh, this is her book.
Yeah.
Wow, I bet that's her, man. Wow. Advocating awareness of Mochinson by proxy. I mean, I know, again, I couldn't imagine being in her shoes, living that life, having that happen to me. I mean, guess you can't judge. But the part that fucking is crazy is the way that the internet's just been treating her, bro. Like,
yeah, it's insane. How many years did she
insane.
get? Like 8? Was it 8 years she served?
Oh, wow. See, okay. I didn't know that.
I don't know.
8 years.
I don't know what it was.
But a minute. She's been in there for a minute.
Hang on, let me see.
Yeah, right here, Lady May. Welcome in here, Lady May. New name also. Thank you for being here. And her boyfriend is still in prison.
He's got life, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I think he is tucked away, right?
Gypsy Rose sentence.
The chat, is interesting to me as well. Most of the chat seems to be also like, what the fuck is going on here?
So she was sentenced to 10, but yeah, she did 8. Or wait. She did 7. Maybe almost 8. She was sentenced in 2016, 10 years.
So close.
So it would have been 10 years in 2026, but she got out in almost 2024. So probably about 8 years, close to it.
Yeah, and I feel bad for her too, Shelly. Honestly, like, I think it's shitty and horrible. I just think it's wild that I mean, she's being treated like a celebrity, like 100%, like full on, like. I mean, it's wild. Maybe it's just because I've not seen anything quite like this happen with someone that's just, but when it happened, I mean, they made TV shows from this. They made movies, documentaries. One of the wildest stories that you could even tell, like, the parts that I know is like, fuck. It makes you stop in your tracks. So, I mean, I get that, but it trips me out.
I feel bad for what she went through.
I feel bad.
She definitely ruined an entire other family that didn't have to be ruined.
Yeah. That's what gets me, is the manipulation of a person that's even lower IQ level, and she knows that. So that manipulation is pure evil.
Yeah.
But in her head, she's justifying that, I'm sure, with this is my only way out.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, if anybody that's murdering anybody is probably, unless you're just a cold-blooded people doing it for pleasure, but, people that just in a fit that, all of a sudden they freak out and murder somebody, they're justifying that in their head in that moment. So, I mean, it's hard to judge a situation like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, the discrepancy between him getting life and her only getting 8 years is kind of, I don't know.
Maybe the discrepancy, and that's the weird part too, right? Like
maybe she should have done more time. Because, I mean, it was entirely her act. It was her. She did everything except for actually stab the mother. She did everything else. She set it up. She bought the murder weapon. She did everything. She manipulated the killer. She didn't even hire a hitman. She manipulated somebody to do it for her.
It's crazy.
With, sex and shit.
Fuck, it's crazy.
So
yeah,
crazy.
Dude. Ultimately, she was even manipulating this guy with sex. Like, fuck. I'm going to have to watch something. I'm going to watch a documentary. I'm going to get a little bit more, even further educated. I'm going to come out of the documentary when I watch it and be like, you guys are crazy. This poor girl, Gypsy.
And he was not. Yeah, he definitely didn't have the mental capacity to truly. I think she understood way more than he did what was happening. Right? I don't think he had the mental capacity to truly understand what he was doing. I mean, he was doing it because she was manipulating him, so that made it even fuzzier for him. I'm sure, you know. And he was kind of a pervert. I think. I think he jerked off. Got caught jerking off somewhere or something, and got in trouble for that before. So I mean, he was probably already kind of crazy for sex and stuff.
Right. God,
so that just made the manipulation even stronger. It's really fucked up.
That is some fucked up shit. Wow. So do they have that? Hopefully, in a documentary, I can find did they interview him? Do you get to see him speak? Do they ever do anything from prison with this kid?
I've seen him speak. Yeah,
was he a teenager when it happened?
Watch the interrogations.
Okay.
The interrogations are out there.
That might be something to stream.
Yeah. But yeah, and I've seen like him in court and stuff. I think I've seen him like after he was in prison as well.
I can do a little promoting right now for Shannon. She's doing a stream on Gypsy Rose Saturday. So hold on.
Nice.
I think Psych Saturday is going to be this. Her channel.
Man, how does she do this? The stuff that she's doing with like the outfits and shit.
That stuff's good, dude.
How does she do that?
That stuff's so good.
How does she just find stuff? That's crazy,
dude. It is crazy, man.
That's some serious sleuthing.
Like, how does she fuck? Yeah, dude, that's a sleuthing on a whole nother level, isn't it? Like,
I don't know how she does
it,
and she nails it. Like I'm pretty sure she's getting them right, like 100% right. It's crazy. Like she's not finding stuff that just looks similar,
dude. Yeah,
it's the thing.
No, she's just seeing a picture of footwear, and she's like,
it's so crazy.
Whatever. So yes, right here, guys. First of all, let me put this in the chat. I need to get a command for Shannon as well. But Saturday, Psych Saturday is going to be on Gypsy Rose here. So first of all, make sure you're following this channel. Shannon doing the damn thing. She has her own channel now. She's rocking and rolling. Make sure you're subbed up. I'm going to go ahead and give that thing a like since I'm here also. Make sure you do that as well. Again, Psych Saturday is going to be here on Gypsy Rose. And I'm going to have to dig in a little bit more and maybe even talk to Shannon about this because I bet she is deep and knows what's up.
Yep. Where is Falling Waters? Oh, it's pretty far from us. It's actually really far from us.
Oh, I've never even heard of that. Whisper. Yes, the world is doomed. I 100% agree with that. And welcome in here. New name. Oh, right here. Yeah. Someone else married a man that looks like her mom.
Did you? Yeah, pull that picture up. Did you?
Hold on.
Well, I think Amber sent it to you.
Yeah, let me get that. Okay, hold on. I got carried away on something else when I saw that. I even popped it up on the screen.
Whoa! Whoa!
Gypsy Rose's boyfriend looks just like her mother. The eyes and mouth are identical.
Oh my God!
The world is a stage, and we are all the actors.
Oh my God! They do look a lot alike. That's creepy.
Fuck, dude.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It was all staged. She never actually died. It was all staged just so she could get famous. She had a sex change. The mother had a sex change.
Yeah.
Now she's back. Now she's back under her mother's control.
Oh my God! Now her mother is acting like her husband. Oh my God.
That is so crazy though. Wow. They do look a lot alike.
Wow.
That happens though, doesn't it? There's like a thing about that. I've seen, especially with women. I think they marry, men that look like their fathers, or
yeah.
And sons marry women that look like their mothers. Sometimes.
And what about the other phenomenon of like the longer a couple is married, the more they start looking or dressing alike and looking even looking alike, dude. Like the same haircut, the same body type. And then if they have a pet, that pet can also start looking exactly like them. Like, what's happening? That always trips me out. Wow, dude. Yeah. Gypsy Rose has got me intrigued, I must say, just because of it's split, but it's way more positive than negative. I see the split.
People love her, yeah.
But people fucking love some Gypsy Rose, bro. Love her. These ratings for Lifetime's probably going to be nuts.
I bet so.
Actually. Right here, City Kitty. She endured unimaginable abuse and manipulation at the hands of her mother, but the boyfriend, John, is that his name?
I think it's Go to John.
Shouldn't have gotten life. They both need therapy. Yeah, I almost feel like, if he really is that mentally deficient,
I'd feel a lot better.
I don't know if he needs to be in prison, bro.
I'd feel a lot better if he didn't get life.
Like I
feel really bad.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at the same time, she's out in 8 years and he's in for life. That don't seem to make any sense.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been a wild one, guys. I hope everyone comes. Let me see if this link is working. I couldn't get this shit to work a minute ago.
I would imagine that the jury kind of looked at the abuse, and that's kind of Well, I mean, the judge. I'm assuming the judge lays out the sentencing, I guess, but kind of looked at the abuse that she had suffered and made his determination there, his or her determination. Made it lesser.
See that. Man, and a lot of times, dude, a lot of these.
But he should have also done the same thing, or whoever the judge was for the guy should have done the same thing and been like, dude, this is not right. Actually, he probably shouldn't have even been able to stand trial.
Yeah, dude. Like, that's almost feel like he should probably be in a different facility than a prison.
Yeah.
Like, if he's that gone, if he's that unfortunately slow, from birth, I mean, that's an uphill battle that you can't win. Like, that's a deck of, a hand dealt to you at birth that you are just never really going to be able to be truly able to overcome. And then you have a manipulator that's unfortunately walked into your path, or you've walked into their path. Fuck.
Shelly just said she has an OnlyFans. I really hope that's not true.
I believe it. I mean, shit.
What the fuck, dude? Like,
all right, I'm Googling it. Let's find out.
Everybody has a fucking OnlyFans now.
Dude.
It's insane, man.
It looks like she has an OnlyFans.
Does she really, dude? Come
I don't
on.
think so. Hold on. Well, I don't know. This is just not. Let's just say the first one I clicked on is a kickboxer. So hold on.
Okay.
The next one is definitely not her either.
Okay, I bet she doesn't.
Okay, here we go. Here's a post though through X. Let's see. Someone just saying on the 28th that she's. Oh no, this is someone making a joke. She's going to be on there. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I could see it though.
I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I'm actually
honestly,
surprised
Shelley.
now, but really, I mean, everybody's fucking got one these days.
Wild shit, y'all. Yeah, that link that I just posted in there for Kick. Get up on that. Get up on that. Mountain Mama in here too. What is she saying? It is creepy how much he looks like her mom. Dear heavens, we will probably find out her mom gave a boy child up for adoption, and it's her brother. This could only get deeper.
Yeah.
But yeah, please be on Kick tomorrow night, guys. A lot of people came through new for the Twilight Zone marathon. It fucking was dope. We went up like 22 people. Yeah, keep Kick growing. I love hanging out on there. I love streaming. Love doing the whole thing. So yeah, please, tomorrow night we are going to start here. I'm going to be hype. The hype train is going to start here 9 p.m. Eastern time though. So don't have to worry about that. Anyways, I don't know if Jay is streaming in the morning or not. He didn't stream today. But if he is, I'll probably see everyone there for sure. You got anything else to add, Dan?
Slacking on his day job?
I don't know what he was doing today, actually.
Wait. Has he been... I'm confused. Has he been deleting streams?
Maybe. He used to do that.
I guess he's been deleting them.
Because he was doing the Young Thugs trial this week. I know that the Young Thug trial was getting to him, though. There was nothing going on there.
Yeah, the last live he shows is from 12 days ago.
Yeah, I knew he took that 1 week off. Huh. I wonder, but maybe he... Because he used to delete those.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't see another one set up for tomorrow yet either, so...
Yeah.
I was going to see if I could stream. You know what? Actually, yeah, I'll set it up for Shannon. This will be perfect. Right into the Gypsy Rose thing for Saturday.
There you go.
Let me do that.
Guy, he's been killing it with those Winnie Adelson videos.
Oh, dude, yeah, those are good too, man.
So good.
Here we go. Bam. The portal is now set for Shannon. Psych Saturday session, baby. Gypsy Rose. Hell yeah. Nice. Well, hopefully, guys, tomorrow night we will see you right here. Feral Friday, starting it off, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Do not forget that. I would not say that, Lady May, but it's definitely more fun than YouTube. I would say that.
Yeah, for sure.
You can do a lot more cool stuff. Like we couldn't watch Twin Peaks or TV shows or anything. Maybe when I watch something on Gypsy Rose, I'll watch the doc on Kick with you guys. I couldn't do that here. So,
yep.
Joni, how's the knee today? Better without all that fear, I hope. Yeah, actually, that was a big part of it. I feel like the mental strain of not knowing and maybe worrying that something deeper was happening, and then if I was making it worse by not going. But yeah, knowing that it's just a strained ligament, I'm way mentally better. but it's definitely still a little fucky. It's still a little wobbly, so I'm still trying to be careful. And again, they told me, I got a new knee brace. So I got to wear it for a couple of weeks, they said, and then I got some exercises and stuff to do. So I just need to not overdo it.
Got to take it easy.
That goes by fast when we're having fun, baby. I know, dude. I have trouble because I just want to keep going.
Did you get crutches?
I did, but I don't like them.
When you go up them steps.
I'm about to take them back.
At least one of them.
Actually, about to get my money back on the crutches. But I am feeling better, Sierra. I'm feeling way better. Hey, Lady May, thank you for coming in here. Hopefully you'll return as well. Yeah, all new people. Thank you all so much. See you tomorrow, City Kitty. That's right. And that's right, too, right here at Gambies. And a new member, Gambies, Rice, Rest, Ice. I forget what those are. Rest, Ice. Do you remember them?
Nope, I don't know.
Rest, Ice. So Jennifer Coffindaffer told me.
Rest, Ice, Compression, Elevation.
So Jennifer Coffindaffer, as soon as this happened, she put a post under mine. She wrote rice. And I was like, should I go buy some fucking rice?
I thought she just typoed ice.
Bro, I was like, I thought she was like onto some top secret shit. I was like, what do I need to do? Do I need to go buy rice? Is it going to suck the pain away? What are we doing? And then she wrote that, and I was like, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. That's funny.
Elevation.
Yeah, compression, elevate.
That's right. Elevation. We know that I like some elevation as well. And crutches can kill you. I'm a little freaked out by them. I'm not good with crutches. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, right? Look at this shit. I got to flee the state. Where we live is garbage. We live in a horrible area for anything like that. And I'm actually glad I went to the place I went. I drove an hour and a half away to go to this place, dude. Some of the nicest doctors I've ever even had. Like, the whole situation was fucking awesome. Like,
yeah, lots of places around here don't take walk-ins.
And this was a walk-in situation.
You have to, I mean, not for something like what he was going through, but if you're sick, you pretty much have to go to MedExpress if you have to do a walk-in. There's a few places that do, but there's not many.
Yeah, dude, it's annoying because, I mean, this was perfect. Like, and it was fast, dude. Like, it was quick. Oh, I couldn't get over it, honestly. I really did enjoy it. Like, enjoy it. That's not the right word, but it was like, I don't know, but when I go see doctors, it is not fun. Like, it's not good. They're not listening to you. They don't actually seem to even care.
No,
this was
terrible,
completely different situation, dude. This was a good one. Kind of makes me, even if for other stuff, why we want to go a little bit slightly out of the area, honestly.
Yeah, and if you can, like, make sure it's in network so that your insurance kind of covers it, helps you out.
Yeah, and this was in my, because I didn't even think about any of that, and I just went through the normal process. Here's my card. Yeah, dude, I had to do my little copay, and so far I'm good. So
nice.
Yeah, dude. Guys, awesome show. Thank you all so much. Love you. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Feral Friday. Let's start it off. Then we'll go to Kick for Twin Peaks. Let's get out of here. We're going to portal you straight into Saturday's psych session. Again, it's going to be on Gypsy Rose. Keep an eye on some of this stuff. I'm going to watch some stuff on Gypsy Rose and maybe do some more stuff. We'll see. Love you guys.
Good night, peeps.